So I'm back again with a little story to tell that happened a few days ago. So it's on Instagram. I've got, because my account's private, I don't have it public for obvious reasons, because I've got psychologically damaged individuals who need to go to the nutty ward, who try to pay people to hack into my accounts, you know. Things like that, especially some lunatic from the Ukraine, you know, Dennis, the lady boy. So yeah, and like Dennis has a penchant for just creating a lot of fake accounts under many different names, guises, but it's always repeating the same thing, which I won't say too much about, because you know, I don't want them to learn where the flaws are and what the mistakes are, other than I know what they are, I see what they are, I sense what they are, and I know how to act accordingly when dealing with this mentally and emotionally
emotional damage
unstable individual. So I was checking my message. I don't really direct message anyone or anything like that. Just not, you know, after, you know, my experiences in that field, I've realised just not to bother doing that sort of thing, because it didn't fare very well for me. So I'm basing that off my own personal experiences. I imagine everyone's is different, but when you've got someone who's been paid by another mentally unstable, mentally and emotionally
emotional damage
unstable individual who's been stalking me for many years, thinks she's me, she thinks she's me, she thinks that she is me. I think that sounds right, but you know what I mean, she's a she, not a he, but she thinks she's me. I think she wants to be a he though. She's always been in denial of her sexuality. That's why she likes women, because she thinks she's a man. She thinks she's me, you know, and she will go to great lengths. This rotund individual who needs to go for a run around the block, stop drinking, stop smoking, stop taking the copious amounts of drugs, stop being a fake flexer, living above the means, being so just one-dimensional, like a fashion victim, materialist, you know, because, well, this particular individual that I've known for a very, 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 very long time, and I've had nothing to do with now for over 8 years, because of how mentally and emotionally
emotional damage
unstable this person is, who pretends to be me, acts like me. People in the community are starting to see this now, see her for what she actually is, someone who just needs psychiatric help. Because, you know, they're broken mentally, physically and spiritually. You know, they're just broken individuals who don't have an identity of their own, and so they need to assume somebody else's identity.
You've got to be kidding.
In order to make them feel relevant, as well as being desperate for attention. None of these things that I am, you know. But anyway, so, you know, as when someone tries to send you a message and it goes on Instagram, and it goes to the hidden section, where it lets you know that someone sent you a message, but they won't let you know that they've seen it, and you don't have to respond. You can either accept, block or delete, and they'll be none the wiser. And obviously it was Dennis, the lady boy, who created another fake account with some random female, you know, posing seductively in the picture because, you know, like, that's never been attempted before on numerous occasions. That allowed me to see right through the facade, the thin veil of deception, you know, the low vibing, redundant, lusty, musty, grotesque sexual addict who likes being fucked in the arse of horses. But anyway, so the moniker this time read is Maddie. Maddie. We'll get to that. And you know, with a message saying, I kinda like you, but this is going, what is it? Oh no, I kinda like you, but unless you make the first move, this is going nowhere. I was like, well, Maddie, first of all, you're definitely a mad cunt for thinking that your bullshit attempt at trying to pique my interest after having to deal with you and the many reincarnations of your fake accounts that you create. You know, over the last 2 years, it's wore a bit thin and it's very boring. And so naturally, I know it's you. It's that same putrid stench. It's that same grotesque energy. You know, what screams, you need a fucking exorcism. And you need to close your fucking legs and sew your ass up because the guts have fell out. But yes, Maddie, you clearly are a mad cunt, and you're right, it's not going to go fucking anywhere because I do not have the slightest bit of interest in approaching you or chasing after you whatsoever. In fact, I'd rather shove coconuts up my arse, 100 of them. Than deal with a fucking freak like you. And so naturally, the most common sense and sensible thing to do was to press block. And that's exactly what I did do. And the mad cunt Maddie was very upset and furious. And you know, you can imagine the Tampax temper tantrum this freak had, smashing things, screaming at the top of the voice, because you know, like that same plan that they repeat over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, failed again, and they're upset and incredibly outraged at this fact after the billionth attempt of trying to do the same thing. Yeah, so I just thought I would get on and share that story, and I might get back on a little bit later to talk about Chucky, the voodoo doll, and how it's plaguing the fuck out of their fat yeti, Jabba the Slut. But I'll leave it there for now, and I'll come back again at some point with more tales of the unexpected. Right, alright then. I'll catch you later.
3 days later.
Well, hello there. Just off out for a little adventure with some other stuff to talk about. Just by the river, taking in the sights. I'm just adding on to a little video that I made a couple of days ago about Lenny the Ladyboy. Hold on, I'll just pause once again. So I'm just out for a walk, taking a few pictures, just enjoying the day really, having a nice Saturday down by the river. And yeah, as I was saying, I'm just adding on to a short clip that I made a few days ago about Lenny the Ladyboy sending his messages, private messages on Instagram, which I don't respond to, I just block them. So this vegetable, this brain dead cabbage, created another fake account with 0 followers, 0 posts. You know, it's a brand new account. Another image of a female. This time at least she had some clothes on, you know. And then types up a message saying, oh, I've just hidden away from my boyfriend to come and see you and chat to you. Hold on a moment. So yeah, I get this message saying, oh yeah, I'm just hiding out the way of my boyfriend to come and talk to you. And I'm like, who are you? I don't know who. We all know who the fuck it is. It's that psycho, brain dead cabbage. Cabbage! Of a fucking Ukrainian, the idiot child of an abortion.
Bullshit, it looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress.
Vaginal discharge that needs to be washed away down the sink and sent off to the fucking sewers. But yeah, so I'm like, fake account, no posts, no followers, like, you know, like free, get my words out, freshly squeezed out shit that's still steaming with flies hovering around the top of it, you know, taking in the vapours from the shitty steam that's rising up from the freshly squeezed out cable, laid on the floor. So it's like this fake account, and this docile imbecile thinks, oh well, I'll try another tactic. Well, it's not another tactic, it's just exactly the same thing, but just revealing more about themselves, right? So this time, right, they're letting you know what they do when they talk to other retards on Instagram or Twitter or which other platform they're on, right? Like he's sneaking away to come talk to you. You know what I mean? You know, no loyalty. You know, no dignity, no self-respect. Look up here. You know, just a fucking shambles of an individual. That's absolutely no good for nothing. Ooh. Right? And they're like showing you who they are by creating a fake account and letting you know what they say to other diseased cock that they try to tantalise when they slipping away from the partner, whether that's a man or a fucking woman. Because it's all the same shit, doesn't matter what sex it is. Do you know what I mean? And this clown is just letting me know what type of person they really are and what they do when like pursuing other people online. Now I didn't respond to none of this. I didn't say anything. I just read the message and I'm just thinking, this fucking clown. Somebody doesn't want us to talk. So this fucking clown, right, is clearly a seedy, slutty, dirty bastard who's had more cock ends than weekends, you know, that much we've both clarified, you know what I mean? And then they're showing you just how fucking disloyal they are, that there's no loyalty, there's no honesty, can't be trusted at all. And this is the type of thing they do behind the partner's back, no matter which one it is. It could be fucking me, it could be anyone, do you know what I mean? It makes no difference. But what that's doing is allowing me to see just who this person is, what they think upstairs and how they operate, right? So, right, so straight away it's just like, you know, hinny, as we say in the north, hinny. There's the local bike. Every cunt's had a ride. There's nothing sacred about you. There's nothing like says that you're mine when you're everybody else's. And if you're everybody else's, you're not something that I would pursue or desire or crave. The only thing you make me do, or the only thing that happens is you make my fucking skin crawl because you're fucking gross. You're repugnant. Oh man, you just fucking, you know what I mean? And you're riddled with fucking incurable STDs from all these dirty cunts that you've been sleeping with. Because you're clearly just poker whore. Or Pinocchio. Poker whore. Pinocchio. You know, Poker, 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 everybody poker. So everyone's fucking poked you, do you know what I mean? Man or fucking woman. Man, woman or beast. And especially you like the children, so why the fuck would I want to entertain the fucking nuns? And the fact that you're a fucking thief who tried to fucking murder us. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, well, obviously there's a fucking mental illness that's been undiagnosed. Or it's been diagnosed, but you haven't been taking your fucking crazy pills.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
To stabilise your fucking brain chemistry, because you're a fucking idiot.
Cabbage!
And naturally I just blocked it again. I said, fucking idiot, block. And naturally the fucking cabbage
Cabbage!
threw another temper tantrum.
Never come back! I swear! You'll never see me again!
Chucking her fucking toys out of her pram, stamping her tiny little feet, squeezing her fanny lips together or squeezing her testicles because it's a tranny, do you know what I mean? It probably hasn't had the up. So it's like squeezing the testicles really hard and screaming and shouting and stamping and punching the fists off the wall and throwing things and smashing things. You know what I mean? Because it's a fucking idiot that keeps repeating the same thing over and over, expecting something different every time they do the same thing. It doesn't matter which account you use. It doesn't matter which person's fucking profile picture you use. It doesn't matter your approach. It's the same fucking thing. That's been identified now far too many times over the last fucking 2 and a bit years. You're a fucking cabbage.
Cabbage!
You're a brain dead, dirty slut that's riddled with fucking pox and illnesses that I don't want anything to do with. And you still pursue someone who's not interested. It's like you're selling something that's fucking worthless. You are worthless. And I have no interest. Only fucking men with loose morals who are desperate want to poke you. I am a man with self-respect. I am a man with dignity and integrity. I love myself. And I would not degrade myself or lower my standards to entertain a fucking bag of AIDS like you. And so I just thought I would make another clip which I'll join together to inform you of what's happening as the events occur, that I can keep you updated of. The day in the life of a psychopath and my chronicles of dealing with a brain dead psychopath. Alright then, I think we'll leave it there for now, and no doubt there's going to be another account made with another bullshit attempt, which too will fail. But until then, see you later.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is I don't care what my name is, I just wanna run up on stages, burst up the pages, flamethrower flaming, misbehaving, lights are raving. A name's just a name for namesake, outrageous. Call me what you like, I'm a vibe outpatient. I love it when the ceiling drips condensation, faces glow from the heat we created. Man will come and place matchsticks in between your toes, then I'll light 'em. The floor's white coal or lava, that's piping. Keep you on your tippies like damn, that's exciting. Adrenaline pumping, cheeks so vibrant, non-apologetic, no songs I don't like 'em. Energy's high, let me take you on a sky scene, living what I like when I'm writing. Make whatever shape I want, I'm the vibe.